Hello everyone, this is Calvin's back again. In last week, we learned on how we can create the navigation menu. We saw how we can make the menu active, and we saw how we can link the menu to our routes that already existing from the web.php file that we have here, where we are setting all our routes. Okay. So today I want us to see actually there is something that we did during login where we created the auth. So from our file auth controller here, yep. So you can see here that we had a login written here, and at the same time we can see that from our auth controller. Let me see. We have the auth controller. Forgot. Yeah, so what I mean here, it means that if somebody has the details like email and password, they can directly log into the system. So we want to control that. We want to control using the middleware, whereby the user will only be logged in if they are admin. So if they are not admin, they won't be able to log in and use the system. Okay. So what I mean is we need to write all this URL like when we are going to add new user and we are going to update or delete, we are going to do all the operations under the middleware. So for us to do that, we need to start by writing a command whereby we are going to create a middleware name. Let me see if we had already done that before. So we still don't have that. So we are going to create, or we can just manually do that using creating the folder manually, and then we create the the file. Okay, but let's just do that let's do that using the command. So we want to create, but before that I will check if I have the Laragon running. So my Laragon is not running, so I have not started my Laragon. You need to ensure that your Laragon is started and is running like this. So that is a pop-up that's saying we are using the free version for the tutorial purposes. And then we will start our database. So we have localhost dot php myadmin, localhost php myadmin. So mine is root, then blank password. It will log in to bring us here. So our database name is pharmacy. So in the pharmacy, then we are currently working with a table called users. Okay, we have this one user, which is admin. So after starting that, we will close this one for now. Then we need to create middleware file. So we will use the command php artisan. Okay, so let me delete that. So we have php artisan make. We use the command make middleware. So you have to ensure that this is properly spelled, because if you write a different one, then it will not work for you. So admin, we can call this one admin middleware. Okay, admin middleware like that. Okay, then you press enter. Yeah, so we can see that one file has been created and there is a folder which has been added at the http. We have the folder called middleware, so we need to find where the middleware folder is here. So we have this file which is already created as middleware. So we can see we have one middleware created here for us. Okay, so after creating that folder called middleware, then we need to go and ensure that we are going to write another function. So another function which almost same as the auth function that we wrote, that is going to be handle everything. So from here we have the public function handle, request, closure, next, response. That's okay. And then we are going to write another one here as if. Okay, if auth. We are going to check the auth. So we have, actually, before we do that, you have to import auth here. So we are going to use auth like that. So we are going to import auth. So then we are going to write if auth. So we are going to use if auth, then check. We check if the user is already logged in. So say check. Okay. So we have if auth check, then we close there. Then we are going to open this, and then we are going to return. So we are going to check if the user is admin. So we have if auth user. So our field was called is role. Is role is equal to 1. Then we are going to return now the request. We are going to return the next request. Okay. Then what we are going to do next is we are going to write else function. So else we are going to redirect to the login. If already logged in, if not equal to 1, then we are going to redirect to URL. So let's write here URL. Then our URL is login like that. So we have this route which we said here. Where is login? Login is here. So our login is this one. So this is the URL. So the reason why I've written it like this. Okay. Then what we are going to do next, we are going to write another else here. So we have this else which is going to check. First of all, we are going to check if if the is not admin, then we are going to log out. Okay, so this is auth log out, and then we are redirect to URL login if not admin. Okay, so this function should be working fine. Here it is now just okay. So we remove this one. We don't need this one here because all this function which we just written is just okay the way it is. And then now what we are going to do is that we will streamline the structure. To streamline the structure, we are going to inside Bootstrap. Okay, we are going inside Bootstrap, and then inside Bootstrap we are going inside app here. So inside app we are going to write another file. You find this one right now. You can see that the middleware here is empty. So what we are going to do, we want to declare the admin middleware which we just created. So to declare that, we are going to declare it using the variables. So let's just to make it simple, we are going to write middleware, then we are going to use the alias. Okay, so we have middleware, then alias. Okay, we use the alias. So alias that we are going to use is we are going to put like this, no, and then we put that. Let's call it admin. So we are going to call it admin. Then we are going to call this one admin middleware, which we have just created here. So we just call it admin middleware. So let's just copy this name here, this one here. We copy and bring it here. First of all, we declare it as use. So that one is going to be app. Actually, it's an app. Then we are going to http, then middleware, admin middleware. So that is how you declare that. So after you shall have declared, so it will come automatically here. So we say admin middleware, then class, then we have to close this one here. Okay, we close like that, so that it is complete. So that is all required for that. To streamline it, that is all is required. Okay, so after that, then now we are coming back to our system where we have our middleware, where we have our route. So here under the route, we are going to enclose everything under the middleware. So we are, I'm just going to leave out, just want to leave out login, this login post. So just leave that one, forgot pass post. Okay, that one is okay. Reset and reset post. That one we are going to leave out, and then we instead going to have this one is going to be closed inside the route, the middleware, and then we are going to leave logout. So what we are going to do first of all, before we continue, um, we will write route. We will write route. Let's just write route somewhere here, and then in the route we use the group. So we are going to use group. So in group we have called it middleware. Okay, so we've called it here admin. The name is here. If you remember, so we have the name admin. So ensure that you copy that name and put it here correctly. And as admin, oops, I think I've not copied this right in the right way. So you just paste it there. Then we put the function, then void. So we are going to put our dashboard. The first one is dashboard. So you come and cut that, then place it here, just like that. Okay. So this one also ensure that you terminate like that. Okay. So all other rules that we will be putting, so we will be inside the admin uh, middleware like that. Okay. So that is the tutorial of how to create the middleware. So please, I ask you to share this tutorial with your friends and like and subscribe for my channel. Ensure that you always check the bell icon and you select all, so that all the tutorial that I will be uploading in future will not pass you by. So you will be able to receive the notification and you will learn together. Okay. Now our next tutorial, we are going to see how we can create and update and delete users. So we are going to implement that CRUD function. Okay. That is all for now. Have a blessed time.